Hey everybody, this is Doreen from Privies and Prams, and today I'm going to talk about a Christmas Stitching in the Mountains retreat. So that's what I'm going to call it, Christmas Stitching in the Mountains. And the dates are going to be November 21st to 24th, and it's this year, 2024. So I'm going to give you all the details here and then of the retreat, and then I'm going to tell you how to let me know you are interested. This is the only way you will be able to let me know. No private messaging or anything. We're just going to strictly go by email, and I will give you all that information. So I have a list here, so forgive me, I'm going to be looking down at my list of things I want to go over. So again, the dates are November 21st to 24th, 2024. So that is arrive on Thursday, leave on Sunday. So the retreat is going to be at High Pastures Christian Retreat Center in Burnsville, North Carolina. Now there is a Bernardsville, North Carolina, and a Burnsville. This is Burnsville, Burnsville. It is in Yancey County. So a little bit I will tell you about the retreat center. So the building we are going to be using is called Poplar Place, like poplar, like the tree. And it sleeps 30, but some of those are bunk beds. So I don't know how many of you are willing to climb up onto a top bunk. So we are going to shoot right now for 20. So that is going to be what I'm going to go. And then I'll go from there. If there's still more interest, then we will take it from there. Okay, so they are shared rooms. There is one room that has one bed, which I think is a full or queen size bed, but you have to go through another bedroom with 5 twins to get to that bedroom. So it's not as private as you would think. So just plan on sharing a room. If you have a friend that you're coming with and you guys want to share a room, that's great. You can just let me know that. And I would only need one of you to contact me by email and tell me how many would be in your group. So it is $150 each person, and that is for 3 nights. That is for your lodging. The only thing that I am adding on is it's actually $49 a night. So that gives $3 just because I rounded it to 150 instead of 147. So it's $3 over the cost of the room. There's no tax or anything added on. It is just $150 flat rate for the 3 nights. There is no retreat fee on this because there are no extras. There's no goodie bags. There's no door prizes. There's no bingo. No brag table, none of that is happening. This is just a gathering of stitchers for the weekend. So it'll be very relaxed. And we will have the whole building to use. Okay, so there is a $30 deposit due when I email you back. So you will email me with your interest and how many people want to come with you. And then I will contact you sometime after next week because I'm going to see the building in person next Wednesday. And I don't want everybody sending me money until I actually see the building in person. I've been to the property, but I have not been in this building. So you email me, and then, as I said, I will not get back to you. I may email you back and say, okay, I got your email. And if I don't do that, then you'll need to contact me another way and tell me to look for your email. But I'll be checking spam and things like that. So once I contact you, I will require a $30 deposit for each person. The balance is due toward the end of August. I think it's August 23rd or something. The balance will be due. Now, this is very, very important that you take note of this. This money is non-refundable totally, because it's non-refundable to me. The venue requires that all the money come through one person when you use this building. So all the money has to be paid to me, and it is non-refundable to me. So if I refunded you your money, that comes out of my pocket, and I'm not going to do that. So if it turns out that you pay your money and you can't come, you can sell your spot to someone else, and then they will pay you directly. but there will be no refunds at all. So I need you to understand that. Okay, we have room right now for 20 people. So it's important to email me right away, but only email me if you know for sure that you can do this, that you can come. You know, you got the time off from work or whatever. It is the weekend before Thanksgiving, so hopefully that's before all the parties and the craziness starts. And we can add more in after that if there's still interest, and then we'll work around that. Like if people are willing to sleep on a top bunk, let me know that. And I'm going to post pictures of some of the rooms at the end of this video, so you'll get to see what the place really looks like. We will be doing an ornament exchange, so we would like you to cross stitch an ornament. And I say we because my friend Lois is helping me do this. So, and even Lois, who doesn't cross stitch, I told her she had to cross stitch an ornament so she can exchange one. So that'll be fun. She's already picked it out. So we will be doing an ornament exchange, Christmas ornament. So I am asking that no one bring table gifts. No one bring gifts to exchange besides the ornament. So no extras. This is, I'll tell you the reason for this. At that time of year, a lot of people are buying Christmas gifts. They're traveling. Money gets tight. I don't want to put extra expense on someone that doesn't have it. And then there's another person that does have extra and they bring lots of table stuff. So I'm just going to across the board request no table gifts, no extra gifts for anybody. Just bring your ornament for the exchange, any food or drinks that you want, and we'll get to that in a minute. An ugly Christmas sweater, because there will be a time over the weekend that we're going to use our ugly Christmas sweaters. And that's about it. Maybe Christmas pajamas if you have them, because it would be fun to get a picture of everybody with their Christmas jammies on. So, okay, as far as the food. So we'll arrive on Thursday, and I have a plan for Thursday night, but I need to discuss it with my friend Lois. But I think that if that works out, we will provide dinner Thursday night. And then Friday, we will go into town. It's a cute, cute little town. And we will go into town and have one meal like between lunch and dinner, because there'll be a large group of us. So we need to go kind of in between the lunch and dinner time, so I know that there's room for us. And then the rest of the meals we will fix at the lodge itself. That, you know, there's a full kitchen. There's a toaster if you want to bring like bagels or toast for your breakfast, or waffles, whatever. If somebody wants to cook for the group, let me know. We would definitely be open to that, because I personally don't like to cook. So if you want to cook, that's great. If you want to bring snacks to share, that's great. If you want to bring food to share, that's great. We have the full kitchen. So, but so we will have one meal out. All other meals will be at the lodge, unless like you and your friends go out. Now we will be about 45 minutes from Sassy Jack's Stitchery and 1 hour from Cross Stitch and Crafts in Johnson City. So you may want to take a day trip and go to both of those or just one of those, but those are the closest needlework shops. All right, let me see. Ugly sweater. I said, I think that it would be fun if we all wore our ugly Christmas sweaters out when we go out to eat at the restaurant. And the restaurant we will go to is called Pig and Grits. It's my favorite restaurant in Burnsville, and it's barbecue, but they also have salads and things like that. If you look them up online, Pig and Grits, there's a lot of different things they have. It's not just barbecue. They do have, you know, like smoked chicken, and I like to get the Cobb salad. It's got smoked chicken in it, and it's huge, like mixing bowl huge. It's huge. So you probably will have food left over to take back to the lodge with you. Also, I would request, and we'll go over all this when we get closer, but these are just my ideas, that everybody brings some of your favorite cookies, Christmas cookies to share, whatever your favorite Christmas cookies are. Bring some of those and we'll share those. And once we get everybody registered, I will create a private Facebook group that will only be for the people that will be there. And then we can chat about meals and things like that. Now, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments on here. And then other people can see your questions also. And maybe they were wanting to know the same thing. So it's good to put your questions here. The only way you can sign up for this is to email me at priviesandprims@yahoo.com. I'm going to put it across the screen here so you see. Make sure you put the S after Prims. Uh, priviesandprims@yahoo.com. That is where you will email me. Tell me your interest. Tell me how many people are with you. If you have 4 people, I don't need 4 separate emails. I just need one, whoever the contact person will be. Give me a phone number, and then, of course, I'll have your email address. After I see the building, I will be contacting people. First come, first serve. The reason for email is it's got a timestamp. I want them all in one place so that I can see, who emailed me first and things like that, because I want to be fair. So I will email you in the order. If you say yes, that you are interested, and you tell me how many people, then you will need to send me a check or money order, no PayPal, check or money order, and I will give you 14 days to get that to me. And if I don't have it, then I move on to the next person on the list. The reason I am not doing PayPal is because I have received enough money this year that they will be sending me a 1099, and it's a business account, and I do not want to pay taxes on this money. So hopefully you all understand that and you can work with it. And I will give you my address when I contact you, and then you can send me a check or money order. And that's it for right now. So again, I'm going to have the pictures here at the end. There is a handicap ramp. They told me that there's a handicap ramp, so it is accessible. The rooms are on 2 floors. One of the pictures will have the layout of the rooms. So the rooms are on 2 floors, but they told me, and again, I will see it in person next week, that it is handicap accessible to both floors. So if you're on the upper floor, which is where we're going to be stitching and everything, and then your bedroom, I mean, if you were in a wheelchair and needed that, we would make sure your bedroom was on that floor. But if that got filled up and you had to use the bottom floor, I think you would have to go outside with a wheelchair and then go in a separate entrance. But I'll find all that out next week. I don't believe there's an elevator, so I think that's the only way you would do that. It's in the mountains. It is a beautiful place. There's hiking trails. There is a baptismal pool that is spring fed, so it's freezing cold. There's a prayer tower. Important, no pets are allowed. No pets are allowed in these buildings. And in the lodge, it is ladies only for this event. That's just, not their rule, my rule, because I'm thinking that ladies are going to be sitting around in their pajamas and stitching and stuff, and they would just feel more comfortable if it was just the ladies. Now, if somebody has to have their husband drive them, they would have to stay in a different building. There are cabins there that they can rent. They're not as budget friendly as the lodge. They are 119 or 169, depending on which one you get per night. There are Airbnbs in the area. But again, if your husband has to come with you, like to drive you, he would not be allowed in the lodge. I'm going to say from 8 p.m. to 10 a.m. That would give the ladies, time. By 10 a.m., hopefully they'll be dressed, and, if there's any men coming in, they would be presentable. And then at 8 p.m., some women are already going to bed. So I read a lot of historical fiction, and these are kind of like the old boarding house hours. Men were only allowed to be there a certain time to court the ladies. So that's just something I want to say. So there's, of course, no smoking in the buildings. And I did see on the website, they said no alcohol if you were like renting one of the big barns for a wedding or something. I am not sure about the other buildings. So we're just going to say no alcohol and no smoking and no pets. So, of course, you can stand outside and smoke. But so it is in the mountains. I think we are ahead of the snow, and there won't be any snow then. So if it's pretty early for that. So if you have any questions at all, again, please, unless it's personal, put it in the comments below so that other people can see it. And then when you come to watch this, or you might want to come back to watch it again and read the comments and see if there's any questions that you might have had yourself and they would have gotten answered. So it's about 5 to 8 minutes from town, which is, like I said, really cute town. There's little shops, there's restaurants. And I think this is going to be a lot of fun. And Lois is going to decorate the mantle. There's a gas fireplace, so she's going to decorate the mantle and some things for Christmas. So you're welcome to decorate your room, but they do not, the lodge themselves does not decorate. So again, email me if you're interested. Tell me how many people. Give me a phone number for a contact person, and I will get back to everybody once I go in person. It's either going to be Monday or Wednesday next week, and I can confirm everything. But see, then Thursday, I'm going away for the weekend, and I may not have a good signal. So I may not be contacting people until I get back after the first weekend in May. But as far as to send me your money. All right. But email me. That's how we do it. That's the only way to get your spot in. All right. Thanks, everybody. And I hope you can go. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So stay tuned for the pictures. Okay. Bye.